Hello traders, and welcome back to Trade Like Skills channel. Are you always wondering how I'm making these profits each and every time whenever I'm taking trades or whenever I set zones? The market respects most of my zones. In this video, we're going to look at how to trade the liquidity sweep strategy. We're going to look at what is liquidity itself, how to trade liquidity, where to find liquidity, and what are the best entries and also risk management when you are taking these trades. Make sure that you stick around so that you can't miss even the screenshots of the trades that we took on this strategy. Make sure you tap on the like button and subscribe button so that you can't miss out more videos that are going to come.
Want to trade like the pros? Join my free Telegram channel where I reveal the actual trades we've taken, the powerful strategies behind them, and the results that speak for themselves. It's also your direct gateway to my exclusive mentorship and VIP program, where traders are leveling up fast. Don't miss this chance to learn, grow, and win. Tap the link in the bio or description to join free today.
Without wasting time, let's get started. We know very well that when there is no liquidity in the market doesn't move. And liquidity is money itself. So liquidity is money. And where do we find liquidity in the market? Liquidity is everywhere. And when we say liquidity is money, that means those are the stop losses that you guys set in the market. Anytime the market comes, or bigger institutions will come to sweep that liquidity or to take away that money. And that's what is going to make the market continue moving. So the first thing we are going to look at is the direction of the market in order to understand this strategy very well. So if the market is in an uptrend, we take buy entries. And if the market is in a downtrend, we take sell entries. I'm not repeating that because they are in my past videos. You can check my past videos on this channel and then you understand these things. So this is today's example that I'm going to show you now. This is a trade that we have just taken just over recent, and it has given us good profits. Now I'm going to explain everything step by step, so make sure you follow. So now look at this market. When we look at this market, it is a downtrending market, and this is gold 15 minutes chart. So this market was just dropping, as you can see, and the market is leaving behind what we call inefficiency and also what we call liquidity. So if we can see very well, you know well, in my past videos, I've been talking about market structure. So you can watch those videos about market structure and you will understand these things very well of the direction of the market. So firstly, this is what I'm talking about. The market is breaking to the lower lows, and these are firm BOSs, as we can see. So this is a break of structure to the lower zone. And as I said, everywhere is liquidity. So above here, there is liquidity, and also below here, there is liquidity. So everywhere you're seeing these wicks, that's where there is liquidity and liquidity sweep. So if this wick has taken out this wick, that means that it's a liquidity sweep, but it has created a new liquidity. Why? Because buyers have entered in this market and they have left their stop losses behind. So anytime the market might come to sweep that liquidity. And where do we hunt liquidity from? We hunt liquidity where the market is heading to according to the direction of the market. So this is what we're going to do now. Now, if we can see very well, the market has been breaking until the market retested here and failed to break this lower low. And we can see well that this market tried to show us that it's breaking, going to the higher highs. So what is happening here? Here was a huge order block that is costing us like 50 pips. And that's why you can't just enter another block like that. Instead, you wait for a good for confirmation and then you take an entry. So this zone was here, and this is where the market reacted in order to make this move here that you're seeing. So what happened here? If we can see well, as the market was continuing to the higher highs, it met this order block. And by meeting this order block, it created this move of the market dropping down. And this order block here made the market to move back up again. So when this order block pushed the market high, the market failed to break a higher high. Instead did what? Swept liquidity. It took all the liquidity that was above here. All the sellers who have entered here and left their stop losses here, all stop losses were taken by bigger institutions. Their money is taken, of course, in the market. And this is where the market gained momentum to drop like this. So what is happening now? The market is no longer interested in going to the higher highs. It has failed to break a higher high. Now it is breaking the lower low. So what is going on here? Here is another block newly formed, but this other block is mitigated by this move. As you can see, this week reached in this other block. So this other block is mitigated, but this other block is not mitigated, as we can see. And we can see there is also an internal break of structure. As we can see also, a lot of liquidity, as I said, is here. As I said, these wicks are representing liquidity. And there is what we call a liquidity pool when wicks are on equal line or equal zone. So let me show you this. Now, where shall we put our order block? Our order block will be this one as our valid order block. Why? Because first of all, the market is showing us that I'm interested in breaking to the lower lows and breaking to the lower lows like you see here. So it's no longer interested in going high.
If you've been jumping from one free strategy to another and still can't find consistency, it's time to change how you learn. I've created an advanced mentorship at skillsfxuniversity.com, built for traders who want real mastery, not recycled content. Inside, I show you exactly how I break down the markets, catch precise entries, and grow consistent results without indicators or guesswork. And here's the game changer. When you join the Profit Accelerator, you get a free $10,000 funded account. When you join the Mastermind Access class, you receive a free $100,000 funded account. No extra fees. This is for serious traders only. Tap the link in my bio or check the description below to get started today. Let's build your breakthrough.
Why? Because this move would be the one to move the market to the higher zones. And what is going to happen now? If the market gets back here, it is going to drop. That's what we think. But why do we think that? The main trend or the main move of the market is a downtrend. And the other thing that is giving us confirmation is that the market has swept liquidity above. It's no longer breaking to the higher highs. Another thing that is giving us mod is that we are having liquidity, a lot of liquidity here that is not swept yet. So that's why we are firm to take this trade. So this is our sell zone, and this is where we're going to take our trade. I'll show you the screenshots of this trade that we took. Now this is what we're going to do. We're going to play this out and we see how the market played out in the zone. So let's play this out. Good. Now the market has reached in this zone, and then you decide to take a trade. So, sorry, let me make it a short, of course. So you decide to take a trade starting from here in between. Now you are risking a few pips in order to make some good pips. Now this is your first take profit here. Your first take profit will be at least 80 pips. Imagine. Why? Because we are sweeping this lower liquidity, and then we are also having another liquidity inside that is not swept yet. So we shall say our second take profit will be around here to sweep that liquidity. So this trade, you are risking at least 10 pips in order to make something like 120 pips. Imagine that trade in a day. Imagine one trade in a day like that. So this is what happened in the market. Market had to drop. Let's see what happened. Now when the market reached here was an order block. I think you can see. So this is a newly formed order block, but it's not having that power. Why? Because the market has swept this high up and we are mainly in a downtrend. So this order block could induce you. So some people had to take a good entry, like a buy entry, thinking that the market will continue up, and the market took a long time here consolidating. So it was so confusing, so that many people got out of the market and they did what? They closed earlier, and others took a buy entry, which is not bad because I also closed earlier on this trade, not like other trades, but the market had to continue. Though my students were still in the market, and then they made it up to the end down. So this is what happened. The market induced people like it's going to buy and then had to drop. As you can see, this was a setup we took, and those are the screenshots of the setup, and that's the screenshot of the setup that we took, and that's how I made my profits. So for more things like these ones, get into my classes and learn how you can get a trade each and every day simplified. You get a zone simplified. How do you see if you get a zone every day that you're going to trade on? That zone is going to give you money each and every day. Only one zone that is going to give you money for the whole day. Now imagine how this market had to drop all the way down. This is how the market dropped all the way down. Why? It was hunting for liquidity, and that's how profits were made. But you have to get satisfied with what you get in the market. So this was a good trade, a best trade that really gave some good money. So more trades, as you can see that I give you all trades that we have taken. I don't give trades that we haven't taken. So these are the trades that I give mostly in my VIP channel. So if you join my classes in my VIP channel, I'm sure you'll be getting these things. Even if I'm not there, you will still trade for yourself. You can understand each and everything because you have learned from me. So if you learn from me, of course, you're going to understand these things. The only thing you have to do is to learn and understand. So you have to get to my classes, join and learn, and I'm sure you're going to understand these things. All right, guys, ciao. Let me see you in another video coming soon.